common. Loosely get used. So the question is, will the Crusaders be upset by their loss to the Blazers earlier? Will they come out with renewed vigor? Will the Sting come out with renewed vigor?
You're on camera.
I think so. There's 9 teams in the tournament, and only 4 play Sunday. So I think you need 2 losses, and I think you're done. So this is kind of the thing where you have 2 teams that don't want to go 0-2 to start.
That's absolutely right. Yeah. These tournaments, it's always like the team that comes through clean gets in, obviously, and then it's usually 2 ties is not going to get you there.
Yeah, 2-1-1. 2-1-1 might get 4th place.
Maybe, depending on everybody else, of course. And then it comes down to this weird who beat who thing.
That seems weird to put the.
I was standing over here. I don't know.
I lost my coffee. That's your coffee.
Yes, I was standing here. I had all of my stuff, and I moved it to the right.
Well, then you must have put it up.
I didn't have a sleeve on it, I don't think.
Oh, that's weird.
No,
There.
no
Is that
sleeve.
it? No?
That's Ashley's. I must have left it out in the lobby, maybe.
So Nikhil is dressed again. That's good news.
That is good news. I didn't know you were going to be happy somewhere in Calgary.
Unfortunately, I'm on dry January. It's a required necessary recalibration. Elevation. 1 turns into 10 very quickly. Which is fun. You're great. I enjoyed it thoroughly. But I'd be more than happy if you want to go somewhere. I'd be more than happy to have
I don't think there's
Not here, but
there's nothing close by.
well, tomorrow we're going to be at Sensplex East. You go upstairs or go over wherever. I'll grab a non-alcoholic. Try to be sensible.
We're recording. We're not live today. We can't get it out. So welcome to the recording, everybody. You'll be watching this later this evening. We are ready to go with action here at the Kavanaugh Sensplex out in Antrim, Kinburn. And off the mark, it's back and forth in the neutral zone off the mark. Swiping at his Jack. First shot. Bad save. And it's at the point, kept in by Crusaders. Dumped in along the boards. Byrne misses a check. Jack goes back to pick that up. Shovels it backwards, but not fast enough. Centering pass. Loose in front. Cleared out by Edouard. Across the blue line. Crusaders keep it in. Chuck it in. They clear out a little bit. Byrne doesn't get a stick in first. Now it's going to be Cole trying to get it. He's pushed off the puck. Second chance shot. Saved by Sam. Luke looks for an outlet. It's held in at the line. Through some traffic. Another pad save. That's 3 saves already for Sam Clark. And it's going to be Jack now. He finally gets it to Luke with a bit of time, who finds Edouard coming up through center ice. Edouard tries to deke. His teammates get a change. He dekes double check. And into the corner goes Tristan. Tristan behind the net now. Coming out from the corner. He's going to try and center that. Goes off a skate. Mason on it. Not holding it in against the boards. Tristan comes across, holds. Mason back checking, keeps it. Connor feeds it through to Tristan. Tristan centers it. Mash can't get a shot off. He backs out. Out come the Crusaders. Transition through the neutral zone. Down in, right side. Stop, pushed off by Mash. Mash now. Loose in front, shot fanned on. Off the side, Connor. Shovels it through to Mason. Mason finds a feed in Tristan. Tristan up through center ice. Back to Mason. Mason, shot on, goes a little wide, sorry. And off to the corner, Mash picks that up. Back to the point for Raff. Raff, funny bounce, almost comes out in front. And a whistle.
A couple saves from Sam early to keep things even.
Yeah, good saves too. And face off, I'd say, won by the Crusaders as they dump it around the outside of the corner. Up the wing, they bring it. Picked off by Jude. Jude circles back. Boys get on side. Goes in with some speed. Big shot high. Over the net, round the outside. Jack from the point. Bobbles it and off. Out come the Crusaders. They throw a shot on, and Sam has to collect that for the 4th save of the day. So energy going back and forth.
3 shots already for the Crusaders versus 1 for us.
So the point dumped in by the Crusaders, down in the corner. Connor takes position, pushes the man off the puck and walks out with it in behind the net. Then finds a feed in Luke. He shovels that with just enough to get it over the blue. And then Byrne dumps it in. It's going to go off the yellow beside the net. Luke gets in on it, touches up.
Great.
And then it's Edward trying to push it back the other way. Byrne goes in, swipes at it. Luke centers it. Edward center shot, save made. Second chance off the post, I think. Loose then in behind the net. There's Byrne behind the net, trying to fish it around. Luke picks it up, tries to deke through, stabbing at it. Edward takes a hit in front of the net there, knocked down. Long lead pass, finds the man, coming out. And then slapped in. Crusaders will go for a change. Connor touches up, and he's got space and speed. Away he goes. Oh, picked off, coming out though. And in come the Crusaders. Shot on. Goal on the right side.
Took advantage of a gift, and we had a nice angle on that. He really picked his spot inside the post. It's hard for a goaltender when the breakaway starts so close because they don't have time to get out, telescope out, as they say.
Face off with the Crusaders pushing it through. Same player, number 20. He's going to go in down on the right side, take a tight angle shot. Save made off the pad, and now Mash going to try and swipe at it. Goes off of a skate. Sam has to make another save there. And then Raff takes the man off the puck. Feeds it up to Mash, who finds a great breakout with Mason. Mason's down the right side, tries to work in, dekes through, and the Crusaders goalie covers that up with the trapper.
Was that line on for the wall?
No.
So they're just on for like 10 seconds?
Well, sorry, Mash. Michael wasn't on and the D's changed.
Right.
So Tristan
and Mason had been on? Okay. So Michael just got like a 10-second shift there?
Yes.
No, short shift. That's unfortunate.
Fergus gets his first shift. He's out at center ice. Takes that face off and a shot on. Hits the pad. Sting not giving up and coming back, getting shots on net. Crusaders trying to fish it out. Cole stops that at the red line. Crusaders go around and then try to push it in. Sam's going to have to cover that one down in deep. So a face-off to Sam's left. Luke trying to push that through. Crusaders hold it down there on the dot. Now loose in front at Cole's feet, and then Fergus. Slapper from the point. That was high and wide. Big shot, though. Jude goes in, taps up the player. Puck is loose, and then down along the boards. Centering pass doesn't make it out, and then a chance. Down low, Sam. Another save. A slapper from high, up almost at the blue line. Sam stops that with the pad. Michael Byrne will face off. He wins it. Back to Lucas. Lucas through Luke's feet, and then dumped back into the corner. Around comes Connor to pick it up. He finds Edouard. Edouard feeds it. Picked off in that transition. Then Connor, he's going to chuck that across. It gets out of the zone. That means the Crusaders were on offside to clear. They did. And then Luke throws that across. Crusaders get onside again. Throw one in. Sam has to grab it. He releases it. Connor digs through. Walks. Finds Luke. Luke finds a lead pass in Edouard. Edouard's over the blue and in with Michael Byrne. Edouard down to the corner now. Byrne comes in to help. Both teams fighting it out of the corner, but it's Crusaders who come out from behind their own net. Find the winger waiting for it. They'll shovel it through. Connor's got to pick up some speed to get to it. He looks over his shoulder. Deeks drops it back. Stops, looks. He's going to shovel that around for Luke, who's waiting on the far side. Slowly makes his way to him and then hits Tristan coming out and through. Tristan was almost away. Got tied up by the defenders. Stops on Connor's stick. He finds Mash coming off the bench. In goes Mash. Looks, Deeks. Oh, drops that to himself, then to his feet. Puck stops, and it's offside as the boys race in to try to keep it.
They both went for
Good
it.
effort. And now it's icing as Crusaders dump it down.
I don't have much.
There was a good race off the bench there to try
Yeah,
to
they're
keep
both-
that slow-moving puck.
Probably only need one guy on it. Just a sign that they're a little disjointed, you know?
Now he is back to the blue line. Marco's going to throw one in. And a glove save made.
You guys got the microphone working here too. The team from Kazakhstan for the Bell Capital Cup was doing something similar, and it was a live YouTube feed.
Was it here?
At the Bell Capital.
And dumped into the corner. Raf is going to get there. Looks for the player. Stick goes down. Puck follows around through, and it's Tristan who comes up with it. He feeds off to Mason. Mason back to Tristan. A give and go again. Mason goes in. Onside. Shot hits his goalie's stick. Registering it. On the boards. Mash back. Tries to grab that. Out comes the puck down the ice. Hand is up for icing, and we got a whistle. Good for them. Awesome. Yeah. Cole, cross ice to Jack. Jack to Matty. Matty to Fergus. Fergus goes in, tries to feed it through, but of course he's picked off with three defenders there waiting for him. Matty misses a big check. Fergus takes him. That's going to be a head contact. 2 minutes for Fergus. Aye.
Did you stay up late on New Year's Eve?
Yeah, good.
That's my theory for today. That the New Year's Eve was 2 nights ago, and it always gets worse the second day.
Is it just going to be 2 minutes? It is, yeah.
Just a hockey player that went a little bit.
Yeah. So now Crusaders get their first power play. And they take that face off, back, then go across ice, side to side. Throw it in. Sam has to play it off the pad. Not really on target. Cole tries to get it out. It's kept in at the blue. Down along in the boards. Sam trying to pick it up. Sorry, it was Jack. Jeez, Jack tried to get it. And now off Matty's stick. Takes it off the shin pad, I think it was. Almost caught up with it. Oh, a chance for Matty. Matty down in to forecheck. Kill off some of this penalty. Wingers trying to bring it up. Byrne had a chance. Shucked in by Marco. It'll be Byrne who goes in to forecheck. And now stripped of the puck. Comes out to 3 Sting players waiting. Raff takes the first chance. He finds Luke up at the red line. Luke goes in. Got to reach for it. That's Raff. He looks. He got lots of options. He finds Byrne waiting at the blue. He feeds it through to himself. Looks. Shot. Oh, Byrne goes wide on the right side, which gives Crusaders a chance to bring it up the wing down. They chuck it in. One player goes in. Raff catches up first. Tries to backhand it out. It's loose in front. Swept out to the blue line. Kept in. Shot coming through traffic. Deflected. Sam poke checks that away. And then Sam plays it off the side, and now Raff. He's got speed. He's got time. He's going to go up with it. Up through center ice, over the red. Sting changing. Raff down and in. Lets a shot go. It's deflected up and over. Goalie plays it. Now Raff trying to center it up. Cole with a chance. He fishes one through. Goes a little wide. Edouard goes in. Takes that hit from the man coming in on him. Pins that puck in. Kills off the penalty with just a couple seconds left to go, and a whistle. 2 seconds on the penalty. We'll get a face-off down deep in the Crusaders' end. Right? Oh, no.
I think it's a
there's a penalty coming.
penalty.
Crusaders penalty.
Head contact.
Thank you, Crusader player. So now, a reversal of fortunes. Edward's going to come out as we are still on 2 seconds of a penalty kill. So it'll be 4-on-4 for 2 seconds. Cole rushes in, plays that puck. Out comes Mason with speed, racing into the zone. Mash controls along the blue line, walks across, looks Deeks, feeds that off to Jack. Jack, he backs out, feeds it back into Mash. Mash working the corner, patiently looking, right up to Jack again. Jack looks, he's going to rip one through, hits a leg, stopped. Back checking is Tristan, he picks it up. Jack covers him off, kept along the bench, kept in off Tristan's body. Mason with a chance, tries to dangle through, he's tripped, no call, and Crusaders will chuck it down, clearing it out, Sam plays it. Jack back to cover up the man who raced in to press. Crusaders throw it around, and it's Tristan who's going to carry it out. Finds a lead pass, hitting Mason on the tape, but just too much speed to catch up with it. Mason in deep with Mash. Tristan along the boards, and now up. It's going to be Connor who will collect that one. Stops it at neutral zone. Tristan looks over his shoulder to make sure he's safe. Drops that, unfortunately, but picks it back up again, dumps it in. He goes for a change, while Mash and Mason go into chase. Should have taken the offside there. That'll be a replay for them to watch. Would have been just as smart for Connor to play that. Get the whistle. Now Fergus with speed, coming through the neutral zone. Heads up, goes to the right side. Into the corners, pushed off. Slapper hits his foot, stops in the corner. He feeds it back. Connor's there. Connor looks, rips around, shot through, stopped by skate. Second chance. Matty got a piece on that one. Fergus rips around. He throws one on net.
So we're often talking about when they have that power play breakout or an unopposed breakout, how badly it goes. That worked because the center came all the way back. Fergus came all the way back low and was able to get the pass from the winger. Often there's not that urgency, but they ran that breakout really well and got up the ice and created some chances.
Marco in from the points. Fergus with it in the corner. Centered it through. Goalie had to play it. Now down in deep. Who is it? Fergus and Matty. Matty pushed off of it. To the corner, and a penalty coming too. Or what? Puck out of play?
I was flipped out.
Puck flipped
Kinda
out of
rimmed
play.
around.
With such high glass here, I didn't expect it to come out. Yeah.
It's nice glass too. It's got the seamless.
Seamless, yeah. They've 16 seconds. Fergus will face off down deep in the Crusaders' end. Over to Matty. Matty tries to get one across. Fergus picks it up before it gets to the target. Fergus will shovel it back. Almost a chance from Jude. He didn't get the wood on it fast enough.
Oh
Fergus
my
goes
goodness,
down.
How is that?
Not tripping call.
That's a trip every day of the week. Put his stick right in the skates of Fergus.
Just 2 seconds to play here. Puck is dropped. Fergus just pushes for position. Oh, and a slapper from Matty at the buzzer.
Nice quick release from Matty there to get a chance. I'll be interested to hear how the shots have gone that period.
Quite balanced in terms of shots. 10 shots for the Sting versus 9 for the Crusaders. Crusaders obviously having a bit more luck in terms of conversion, but just looking at the shot pattern there, folks can see it. They've had a number of shot opportunities right in the slot, and yeah, as I said, they've been able to convert that one that we see on the board there.
Sting was also able to generate a little bit on their power play, which is nice. They'll need to do that.
They're actually quite disciplined on the power play, which is something that's come along over the season. That managing their emotions and making sure that they make the most of those opportunities.
Nice to see Nikhil dancing. You know he's back to normal.
Yeah, so follow up for those watching. Nikhil got in a collision earlier this morning and went out of the game. It was a knee that hit his hip. So he has a bruise on his hip that he'll be icing, taken care of. But he's okay and he's up. Probably in some discomfort, but he's ready as a backup goalie if needed. Right now it's Edouard keeping it down in the corner. And feeding it through the point is the Crusaders. Last man back is Cole. Racing back is Luke to cover up.
Oh, great
But
play.
Cole steals it, gets it up to Byrne. Byrne backs out, loses it through traffic. Change of hands there, and it's going to be Crusaders who get it into the zone. Shot stopped in front by Byrne. Loose puck, scrambled attempt, misses at the side. Edouard needs to clear that out now. Covered up. Cole's down in deep. He gets it up to Luke. Luke has to take a hit against the boards. Byrne fishes it around. Finds Edouard waiting now. He's got space. He dekes, but he's surrounded. He's got to move that out. Tries to go up off the boards. Not a safe play with two players there, but it finally bobbles out. Crusaders will have to clear out. Offside they are as they're changing. Puck is dumped in. They never actually got onside, but the ref didn't see it. Jack, he's going to fish it. Oh, missing a breakout pass to Tristan. Mason, he's going to have to go behind the net with it. Carries it through. There's a winger waiting at the point. And a deflection. Oh, Sam made the first touch, but it bounces up over top of him.
Just another situation where they're not taking defensive zone formation.
Off the draw, it's the Crusaders who pushed it into the sting end. Now we got Tristan to Mason. Mason breaks to the right, dekes through, tries to push his way through some traffic. Tristan recovers, gonna get a shot through, stopped by a bunch of sticks. Mash down deep, off to the corner, held in by Connor at the line. He works through a bit, takes a shot in, and a glove save is made. That's Fergus facing off in front of us. Crusaders take it, but Fergus recovers. Looks high slot, shot through, deflected before it gets through. Never made it on target. Out come the Crusaders. They throw it down. And Marco races back on an icing call.
So pretty slick of Fergus too. I think he knew he was going to run that player into the referee or into the linesman, and somehow he was able to body check him, but not take out the linesman at the same time.
Fergus winning the faceoff this time in tight, shot through, missing I think, or deflected wide. Raff, he tries to center it. That stop doesn't get now off a skate of the ref. Centering it, Fergus on the backhand. He works back out into the corner. Works through some traffic, down in deep. In goes Matty. Fergus and Matty down in there. They wrap it around the outside. But Jude gets back on it. Matty touches on the breakout attempt. And Raff's in position to grab it. He throws it to Matty. Matty and Raff working along the boards there, but it's Raff who comes out. He's got some space. He walks to the other side. Raff down in the corner. Looks on the backhand. Raff with control. Centers it back up to the blue line. Luke tries to get a shot. Can't. He's held up. It's at Raff's feet. He holds it in. Then he finds Matty in tight. Matty walks across. Backhand attempt. Goalie snags it. Matty had a banger of a... Oh, I almost got the... No, I didn't quite get Matty's shot there fast enough on the replay.
He was able to get a lot on that backhand. I thought that was a pretty great move. I thought it was going in.
Yeah, a lot of patience, found some space, and let it go. Sting win the face-off, back to the point. Jack has to stop, and look, he's picked off. Here come Crusaders on a bit of a break. Centering pass, but called offside late.
Ooh, late offside call. I think they got it right, though.
Laverne working that, and then Edo trying to push it through the feet, and he does. Chance for Luke, tied up, doesn't get that shot off. Edo in the corner. Burn into challenge. Burn recovers it, back to Cole. Cole, cross ice. Edo, chance, shot, save made. Cole with it, looking for an option. He finds Luke waiting here in front of us. Falls to his knees, drops it off, tries to feed it to Burn. Cole in, he's going to take position and throw that in. Back and forth at the blue line. Crusaders chuck it in on the backhand. They're going to go for a change. Jack goes back, pushes the man into the boards. Finds Edo, who's waiting, but tied up. Cole with a bit more space, finds Luke. Luke, Edward, he gets through. He backs off, Sting's changing. Oh, and he saw a man screaming in. It's a turnover in front. Down go the Crusaders. Backhanded attempt goes through the top of the crease. Loose in front. Marco swipes at it. Oh no, it was Mason. Mash trying to catch up to it. Now Mash will get a stick on it. He's going to go the other way with it. Backing in, looking through. finding Tristan. Nice little feed. Then it's Mason who picks up. Mason off to Tristan. Tristan looks, waits, shoots, oh, and misses to the left side. One of the better chances this thing has had yet. Crusaders with it in behind their own net. At the blue line, Connor. Loose in front. Mason swiped at it. Couldn't get enough on it. Connor's going to hold the blue. Connor looks, fires one through, deflected in front. He's going to wrap around. Tristan looks for an option. He goes, tries to backhand it in. Luke holds that one. Connor comes across the plate, goes through some traffic. Connor's in, but offside as Mashaloga was trying to get out.
This thing has more jump compared to this morning. Also, the Crusaders are giving more space.
And they're not as big. Yeah, that Perth team is a consistently large team. But Crusaders, a bit more of a mix. Fergus with it now, behind the net, trying to set something up. Goes cross ice to Raff. Raff at the point, shot through, goal!
It would have been 387, 18, 16, and 91. They're all still on the ice.
Beautiful goal by Raff. Textbook from the point walking in. And now it's Fergus in the neutral zone. He's going to throw it in and chase it himself. Down in low. Puts one on the side of the net and held by the goalie. Byrne wins that face-off. Off to the boards, but the wing of the Crusader will come out. Oh, stopped by Jack. Now Edward trying to work it backwards. He feeds it through. In front. Goal! Michael Byrne. Byrne from Edward from 9.
Jack from Jack.
We'll go back and look at that in a minute. Luke with it off the face-off. He walks in. He's going to take a shot. Bobbled by the goalie. Centering pass by Luke. Picked off by the Crusaders. Cole in challenging. He's going to try and bat at that one. Tristan picks it up in front of us. Keeps it in the zone. Tristan off the boards. Throws it in the corner. Mash into touch. Mash with it. Now Tristan. Tristan walking out. Shot. Goal!
Timeout, 3 goals in how long?
Okay, we have a timeout called. With about 4:30 left to play in period number 2. Timeout, I got to imagine that timeout's called by the Crusaders. Giving up 3 goals in a matter of seconds, really. We'll go back and look at that replay now. The replay on the goal number 2.
I hope it kept you warm.
First save made, and then I think Byrne touching up on that one.
It's all right.
Goal number 3.
We're
We're going to get a view of this one. It's Tristan walking here from the corner, dished out by Mash. Now off the draw, back into the Crusaders' end we go. And it's picked up by Mash. He tries to get it. Connor comes in, touches up, holds possession into the zone for at least a few more seconds, but it's Crusaders who eventually now get a stick on and bring it out. Changing hands, loose puck picked up by Mash, back check, stripped, but it's Mason. He helps out his teammate, brings it through. We're getting harassed and Mason's through, single-handed, chance on, hits the pad. Tristan, back up to Lucas who throws it in front of the net, diving goalie it is, makes that save. So that Crusaders goalie just facing endless action here.
This line's all over it. First, that great move by Mason to create that scoring chance. Then the shot on the point. A great deflection by Mash.
Fergus faces off, kicked out through the dot by the Crusaders who walk out. On the back check by Jude, picked off. Down goes Raff into the corner. Takes the man into the play. And now loose puck in behind the nets. Fergus there to play it, wrap it around the other way. Oh, Matty not going to get over the side. It does bounce out over the line. Matty tries to stab at it, but it goes back in for Raff. Raff looks to set something up. Cross ice, picked off. Crusaders throw that in. Raff this time finds Matty. Doesn't have enough space to get that through. Raff goes the other way to Marco. Marco has to take a hit in the corner. Fergus waiting for it to come out. Marco's slapping at it. Goes the other way. He'll cross over to Matty in the far corner. Matty has to back off, avoid a big hit. Through the slot. And there goes Marco has to stand up into a hit. Sam's going to cover on that one. Wait for the whistle.
Why would Sam want to put that in the corner? Sam's having too much fun. He didn't want things to stop.
Michael Byrne getting it back to Jack. But the Crusaders rush in. They try to center it. Goes off the side of the net. And then centering attempt, but it's Edo who comes up with it. Now transition hockey. Edo through center ice. Down in with Byrne. He gets in onside. Edo to the corner. Off a skate. Feeds it through behind the net to Byrne. Byrne tries to center. Takes a hit. Cole. Cross ice to Edo. Edo looks. Feeds one through. Save made. Everybody's stabbing at that puck now. Out come the Crusaders. Cross comes Jack to play it. Save made. Puck goes off to the corner. Crusaders all screaming to that side, rushing, and out comes the puck. Just getting ahead of Byrne. Can't catch up with it before the Crusaders dump that in. Luke, he slaps it along in front of us, hitting the ref. And across ice for Mash. Back and forth, changing hands. Jack plays the player, allows Cole to get in and backhand that around.
Excellent there.
Luke finds Tristan coming out through center ice, stabbing at it, but caught in between a player and himself. Back the other way go the Crusaders. Into the corner. Jack pushed the player off the puck. In comes Tristan to play it. Up to the point. Fed in. Tristan with it. He's got a bit of chance. Backs it out to Luke. Luke lead pass. Saw Mash there. Just couldn't get the target.
Couldn't quite get the connection. I love the ideas.
Absolutely. Good visioning.
Yeah, a little more team play coming through now. Even on that last 2-on-2 rush, Edward tried to feed one through. Was a great idea. Didn't get past the D-man skates, but
Crusaders take that off the draw. They throw it back into the corner. Mason comes around, looking over his shoulder. Into the corner. Lucas. Mason. And Here's Connor in the corner. Up to Mashers, waiting for it. Picked off, though. Crusaders can't walk that through. Up to the line it comes. Back out. Under harassment by Tristan. Stopped in front. Second chance, doesn't get its way through either. Lucas doing some good defensive work there. Connor comes across to kick at it. Back up to the point, thrown back in. It's Tristan, he's got it. Off a stick, it goes on the pass attempt out to Mason. And it's Mason one-on-one in to challenge that defender on that forecheck. Tristan comes in, he puts a stick on it. Mash now, gets a stick there too. But Crusaders have enough momentum to come out, get it across to center ice, stay on side, and in they go. Look to fire it through, it deflects up into the netting for a whistle.
Crusaders defenseman 16 likes to hold on to the puck, and he's almost turned it over a couple of times. Well, he didn't turn it over there. So they can exploit that if they can stay on top of it.
Just 2.5 seconds to go here before the buzzer will sound.
So, second period, we significantly dominated the proceedings. Just, we are now up to 19 shots cumulatively versus 10 for the Crusaders.
So I think that makes the shots 9-1 that period?
Yes.
Because they were 10-9.
Yeah. They had, just looking at the shot pattern over here, I don't know if folks can see it, we were all over the place, but particularly in with multiple opportunities in the slot in close there.
Put you right on camera.
Yeah. That's normal.
No warning.
No makeup, no...
We're changing the rules of engagement here.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you got a 3-2 hockey game going into the third period here. 12 minutes to play. No matter what happens. Fergus will face off first in the third period. Got Matty behind him. Jude to his right. And Fergus pushes it through. Goes in. Tries to work through some traffic and almost recovers it himself, but it's stripped by the Crusaders and they bring it out. Up the wing. Find a man in the slot. They try to deke through. Pad save made. Cleared out by Raff. Loose in front. Fergus finds Matty. Matty's going to look for Jude. He's going to have to skate it himself instead. Jude. No, sorry, Fergus. In front. Off a shin pad. Matty found Fergus in front, and Fergus recovers, sends it through. Jude there, stick on it. Matty, goal!
Matty from Jude.
And Fergus, yeah, I think. Off the draw, it's Crusaders with a chance. They miss wide and wrap around in behind. Poking at it is Luke, trying to get it out of the zone, and I can show you that replay. Byrne goes into the corner, swipes at it. Cole in the corner, he shovels it up to Luke. Luke will skate it out, and then decides to dump it off the boards down in deep. At the whistle, I'll go back to the replay. Crusaders are going to try and carry through and deep. Cole strips that puck. Dumped in. Jack will touch it. In tight. Sam poke check. Not made in time. And Crusaders are able to tap it through Sam's legs. Well, I promised I would go back and show Maddie's goal on replay. The goal that made it 4-2. Here's coming out of the corner. That puck comes across. I think it's played there by Jude.
Jude, yeah.
And then across, and Maddie, open in the corners, throws it right up into the netting. And now Mason coming up through center ice. He's going to work it through his legs. Tries to center it. Mash down in the corner. Tristan comes across, backs it off to Mash. Mash looks to center it. He's picked off. And they're going to dump it down the ice. Sam will play it. It would have been an icing because maybe it was waved off. I'm not sure if it was before. Connor loses control of it. And now a centering attempt. Connor regains it. He shovels it up just out of Mason's reach.
I was just fixated on Jack and Sam getting crossed up there.
Mason trying to pick up that puck and go for a chance. Almost does. Cross ice pass to the defender. D to D. They go find a lead. No, they don't. It's dumped off. Lucas gets a stick on it. Throws it out of the zone. Mason has to avoid that hit. Connor finds Mash going in across the blue. Mash is going to let a shot go. It's stopped. Second chance. Saved, and a third chance. So 2 shots by Sting in that sequence. And the one that I didn't count for Maddie.
Great move here by Connor to pull the puck off the wall and get that pass. That was a great way to set up the forwards.
Fergus facing off. Crusaders get it to their corner. Maddie goes in to challenge. Working in the corners, Maddie and Fergus monitoring everything. Tied up. Getting told to move the puck now. And out they come. Held to the line by Raff. He goes wide. Hits a player in front of the net. Maddie on the back check. He tries to collect it. Raff stops the clearing pass. And now across into the corner. Raff across, backhands that. Plays, he's surrounded. Maddie watching, he's gonna shovel out across to Fergus. Fergus breaks out, he's got Jude with him. He should have gone across to Jude there. Goes to the corner instead. Stops, breaks on. Now we're gonna get a penalty. Who's taking the penalty? Everybody's touched it. What's the call?
It's going to be a head ball roughing.
Thank you.
Big penalty kill here. That's good, Luke.
Yeah, Luke clears it out first.
That's a tall goal.
Yeah, he is. I hadn't really noticed. He hasn't been
Jack finds a line through. Long pass cleared, picked off. And then Cole narrowly avoids a tripping penalty there. And behind centering. Well, goal there on a wide open net. Michael Byrne picking off a clearing pass in the high slot, works around, Deeks into the corner he goes, up to the point for Cole. Cole's gonna fire one through, deflected through the top of the crease, off to the corners. Edouard looks, fans on a centering attempt. Jack at the point, can't fish it through. So he fires it in, but it's offside. Boys need to clear, which they do. That allows Luke to go for a change. Looks like he's hobbling a little bit there, Luke.
Luke, yeah.
Jack will chuck that back in. Boys get onside again. Almost a chance there for Mason to pick it off. Mash, he grabs it, kicks it into the zone. Skates in, takes a shot, deflected, loose in front. Cole tries to get a shot. Tristan will. No, he drops it off for Mason. Mason at his feet, surrounded by 3 Crusaders. Connor comes in to try to check it in. Off a skate. Cole with some nice defensive work. Works it backwards out to the blue line, and it comes out. Crusaders go back to their defenders. Tristan working through center ice. Connor collects that. He finds Tristan, who drops it off to Mash. Nice little play there. Mash taps it towards the boards. Mash scoops it, tries to walk it, drops it for Tristan. Tristan shot in, tight, deflected up high, just bounces over the net. Slowly. Mason. Out come the Crusaders. On the back check is Tristan. He's going to circle through some traffic. In he goes. Tristan's works through. Deeks shot. Oh, pad save. Loose in front. Second chance. Mash. Save.
Oh, my gracious.
Connor circles around, throws it up. Mash is there. Touches up.
Step up.
Get on that. Shot on Sam. Pad save to the corner. Fires it around. Held in at the zone, at the blue line there by Crusaders. They fired across. Goes wide of the net and then loose at the side. Slapper from the point, way over the nets. Big shot though. There's Mason.
Wow, one time.
Down the right wing. Mason goes. Tries to bring it through. Loose in front. Chance for Maddie. No, it's Edouard. No, it is Maddie.
Oh, Maddie on the doorstep again. Looking for another. If you want bread, you go to the bakery. If you want goals, you go to the net. I think that's a Maddie Howlett quote. Not really. I think it was Brooks like.
Fergus facing off. Walks through. It's a shot. Pad save. Marco handles that at the red line. Called offside with Fergus coming out of the zone.
Are Fergus's red socks tucked into his white socks? I've never seen anybody do that before.
Nope. I don't know what's going on there. Marco Nicolini throws that along the boards. Doesn't go in deep. He's going to try again on that one. He's stripped by 2 Crusaders coming in at him. He skates back hard, gets a stick on it, then a shot on Sam for a save made. Crusaders get a chance to try to put it across, and they do get it on target. Sam makes a save. Will face off again to his right. Sting are going to change their defenders, though. Out come Cole and Jack. This time off to Mash on the side of the boards. Tries to poke it through. Off is Jack's skate in front. Slapper goes wide. To the boards comes Edouard. He tries to jam it. Jack slapping at it at the point, though. Jack reaching. Now it's Michael Byrne. He's going to go off the boards and up and out.
Right up on him, Jack. Right up on him.
Tight angle chance for the Crusaders. Loose in front. Sam covers up.
in the last couple of shots. Like those are scrambly opportunities that he's been able to cover.
Off the draw, back and forth, changing hands. Mason, then finally it's Tristan with it. Tristan goes across to Mason down the right wing. Mason tries to work through, he recovers it. Mason in tight, backhand shovel chance. Covered up for the save. Oh, we're going to penalty box here. No, it's timeout, sorry. Timeout. I saw it looked like a head contact signal from the ref, but no, it's timeout.
Must be timeout Sting because Crusaders used theirs.
Yeah.
Set face-off play maybe. Let's see. Are they using the whiteboard there?
He's going to pull the vote.
Yeah, it's kind of an unusual time to do a timeout. Or maybe he's got a play he wants them to run.
Fans cheering on the Sting. Face-off is Tristan working it to the corner, and then back out come the Crusaders, working behind their nets, trying to find a lane. Raff's going to pinch in. He touches up. Loose puck goes cross-eyes to the bench. Slapping at it, Mason. Fergus goes to the corner. Jams at it a little bit. Tristan helping out too. Tristan and Fergus both on the ice at the same time. Now Mason, he's going to watch that. Back check by Mason. Steals. Looks, spins, drops to Fergus. Fergus tries to feed it through to Tristan, who's in front of the net. It's picked off, and out come the Crusaders. Loose side, loose puck again. Fergus tries to steal it back. Out come the Crusaders. Mason touches up with his skate, saves that one. Away goes Mason on a break now. It's going to end up being a 1-on-3. Tristan comes in with him. But a clearing attempt makes its way out. Jack skates back to get it. He's under pressure. He's got to do something quick and smart. Cross to the boards. Matty touches up. The puck goes out of play at the bench. Minute 29 to play. So there'll be a face-off down in the Sting zone. They won't want to keep it down there for long. They're going to want to get this out. It's Byrne and Mash and Matty. Matty on the boards, tries to fish it along the line. Held in. Oh, it's not held in. Hand goes up. You see it there in front of you. Jack looks, finds Mash at the blue line. Over to Matty. Matty down the right wing. Drops back to Byrne. Byrne walks it across the blue line. Holds. He's going to have to retreat. Better to hold possession. Drops it back to Lucas. Then the give and go. Byrne has to work through the red line. Byrne back, stripping it. Just under a minute left to play here in the last period.
What is happening?
Along the boards. Down into the Crusaders' end, but Crusaders with possession. Marco gonna throw that in while the boys get onside. Crusaders are just going to hold that down in for a second, try to get organized and regroup to get out. Crusaders down in behind their net, 25 seconds to play. Out come the Crusaders. Nope, held in by Mason. Down into the corner, Mason and Tristan working it. Loose in front for Mash, high slot. Drops it back to Marco, big shot coming through traffic. Save made. Big shot by Marco. 13 seconds to play. Face-off will be down in the Crusaders' end to the goalie's right. It's Tristan on the dot. He holds the position. In comes Fergus to steal that puck out from the feet. Tries to get a shot off, centering it through. Tristan swings around, wraparound chance. Goalie dives on it with 3.5 seconds now to play. Most dangerous chance.
They
of the
really
goal.
generated a chance there. I thought that was going to go.
Tristan stays on the dot. Mason comes in to try to grab it. Marco, he tries to dump it in. There's your buzzer. That is the end of the game.
Wow, what a game, right? Like,
Yeah, a lot of good things.
2 goals from West Carleton, then 4 straight by Sting, and then 2 more from West Carleton.
Maybe an unnecessary penalty was a deciding factor there.
Maybe. That's the game. You got to compete, and sometimes you take penalties. It happens.
Everybody shakes hands politely. Clean game, really. I mean, for the most part.
It really was. There weren't
intense.
even as many hits as this morning's
I
game.
thought that was a great game by the Crusaders, given how they played. Just let that trail off. It was a really good showing by both teams there.
Yeah, but both teams avoided getting a second loss, so
That's right.
they're still in it.
Right.
2 wins tomorrow, go 2-1-1. Yeah, I think you still have a shot at playing on Sunday.
Yeah.
Crusaders have a little bit of a tougher schedule tomorrow. Sting at the Blazers and the Crush. Nikhil hugging Raph is Nikhil's top of Nikhil's head is about Raph's collarbone.
Well, that'll do it for us. Thanks for watching this recording. But we will see you tomorrow morning. I guess just after noon. Is that right? 12 o'clock game or 12:15?
12:15.
Back here, right? Do we start our day here tomorrow?
Right back here. So actually, it'll be another recorded game, so you will not get to see that one live either.
You could run games 3 and 4 in parallel. You could
Back to
maybe
back.
at the same
Double
time.
header.
Split screen.
Thanks all. Have a good night.